So welcome to Marquette, Michigan, and today's video I'm actually going to do a little bit of a tour of downtown Marquette. And what I thought I'd do is start up here on Front and Ridge Street. Over there is the Methodist Church, which has been there for quite a while. I'm not sure on the date on that church, but you swing it around here, that is the Landmark Hotel, which was actually started in 1917 and finished around 1930, and it's gone through several name changes. I think it was the Northland Hotel, it went to the Heritage House, and now it's the Landmark. I believe the starting price in that hotel now is about $250 a night. Over there, this is the Peter White Public Library, even has the date on the side, 1903. So what you do is head downtown and do kind of a little tour of this beautiful city that was founded in 1849 in July. And as far as weather-wise, it's probably in the low 70s right now. Over there, that's the looks like they're doing some type of renovation on the library, at least on the stairs. But a very historic place. I wonder if I could go in here maybe in a later date. They'd let me go inside. That would be a real treat to go in there. Actually going to go up to this parking ramp here, and it really gives you a good overview of, you can see the ore dock in the distance. So right there in the distance, I was just there yesterday, is the Lower Harbor Park. You can see the break wall in the distance, and that another historic icon, which is the ore dock. There is that Savings Bank clock building, which was built 1891, is on the historic register, and it's almost like a landmark here in Marquette, as far as like when you see that, you know you're in Marquette. Back to Front Street. Actually gonna make my way down Washington and come around the backside behind the Savings Bank to Lakeshore Boulevard. I can almost remember when there was absolutely no street lights, if you can believe that. Marquette has really grown proportionately over the years. So let's go check out the inside of the Savings Bank and see what's going on here. Try to use the stairway. See what it looks like. You see the how these stairs, almost like the originals. Look at this old safe right here. Man, that's old, huh? Detroit, Michigan. So you give you an idea what this place is like. I think I've hit the top floor, but there seems to be, being a former savings bank, there seems to be a safe on each level. How neat is that, huh? Outside, see the fire escape. You don't see too many like this anymore. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to go inside and see the inside of the clock tower. That would have been really neat. Everything seems to be locked up. So, but it's kind of cool just to come inside and kind of give you a overall feel of this building. And sometimes when you're going through buildings like this, It's almost like you feel like you're walking through time. So it looks like back out to Washington, Front Street. Continue my little walk. Very neat though to actually go inside. But what I'll do is go down Washington and come around the backside. So there I was. I actually wanted to go see the very top, but everything is locked, and it looks like there's most of the offices in there are not being used. I would say 80% of them are empty, which surprises me. But this building is, again, it's a historic landmark on the register. This little office right there, I used to deliver the Milwaukee Journal, Milwaukee Sentinel, and this office is where I used to come down after I collected the money from the customers and then pay the fella that would go every day and pick up the papers in Milwaukee, and then I would deliver them all week long. So kind of a little side deal here. So I got a little bit of affiliation with this historic building in a way, not much, but kind of neat to see that. Everything is paid parking around here, unbelievable. So I'm coming up to Lakeshore Boulevard, and I'm going to show you this nice little Mexican restaurant that it's kind of neat how they converted it from a warehouse to a restaurant. What a concept, huh? So you can sit out here, have your lunch, dinner, called the Iron Bay Restaurant. How neat is this, huh? That is the Iron Bay. Well, looks like they got a couple of them. Maybe it's they have a Mexican restaurant inside, but how cool is that? Pretty nice, huh? Now, I'm not going down this way. I'm actually going to go up this way to see that ore dock, but I'll be on the other side of the road. I'll try to stop in some other places along the way to make it a little more interesting. I thought it was really a treat to go inside the savings bank building. That is really something, and it kind of gives you an idea. I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but when you go into an old building, it's like going through time. I always have that feeling. That ore dock down there is probably one of the most iconic places to visit here in Marquette, now that I've kind of understand a little bit more as far as visitor wise. But I don't really want to go down there too much because I was just there yesterday. What I'll do is continue on. This is Main Street, but I'll go down one more street and then come up and then head up Front Street again. So what a concept this is. I believe this building was converted into a apartment, Airbnb, possibly. If anybody knows, please let me know in the comments who've been around here for a while. I don't remember this, but it's a good idea actually. So once again, back to the ore dock in the lower harbor. And like I say, I'll repeat it again. I know I've already said it. This was actually built in 1931, closed in 1971. So they just left it here, part of the historic register. And it's always really nice to come back and visit that. How about that? Now I got to make my way back to town. But you can see, I mean, the lower harbor, it's just right blocks away from the town area. I mean, getting around Marquette is actually very easy. Really nothing to it. I mean, you can walk from one side of the town to the other and probably within an hour or so. Now I decided to go down one more street. That is Spring Street, which also will take me to Front. But I think what I'd rather do is go up here and get this street and then head up Washington, or Front Street, excuse me. Then go down Washington, little Barriga Street, yes, east. Not sure what this building was. Maybe it's an apartment house. Could be. But actually, all right, so it is. These are all brand new. That has been redeveloped many years ago, I believe. But that is, what a nice concept that was, whoever came up with that. Now we'll make a Barriga and then head down Washington Front Street, heading south. Not much to actually downtown Marquette. It's actually very small. Now I guess that store over there, Getz's, has been there for as long as I can remember. Even when I was growing up, it was there, and it's still there. This is Spring Street. Get some more. This is called the Rosewood Walkway to the lakeshore. How about that? So you kind of walk down here and it brings you right down there. Let's go check this out. Look at this. How nice this is. That is totally awesome. How they made it a nice, gentle walkway down to the lake. Oh man, look at this. Come up here and sit down. Can't get away from that ore dock. There it is again. But I love it. It's so beautiful. It's nice how they converted some of these to actual apartments. Probably wasn't like that years ago. More or less a warehouse, maybe. Let's see, back out to Front. Another view of these buildings as I make my way back. I have no idea what a lot of these are used for. I'm willing to bet a lot of the space is actually empty. Okay, this is Main Street, which I was right down below on Lakeshore Boulevard, which is down there. So this place right here is called the Historic Verling Restaurant in Market Harbor Brewery. That is. Okay, there's another part of the restaurant. Coming up to Washington. If I remember right, this is called the Chop House, but it used to be called a place called Flanagan's Bar. Long time ago. I don't know when that stopped, but once again, changes that I've seen. What was, and now it's something else. So back here on Washington and Front, And what I plan on doing is kind of walking down both sides of the road, street, actually. That way I can see both sides up close and from a distance. First National Bank and Trust, which is a bank, I believe, still, but and I believe these merchants here have changed so much over the years. Look at the size of it, though. This is like the main area of downtown right now. This is it. This is it. There's really not much to it. I can remember there was a place called J.C. Penney's, and I think that was the J.C. Penney's. Not really sure. And then we had another place called the Ben Franklin, which I just passed up there. Kind of some older businesses that I don't think they're even around anymore. I mean, those are the old places that actually had like soda fountains, if you know what I mean by that. This is the Nordic Theater, which is no longer a theater. They use it for something else. I'm not sure what they use it for now. It looks like more of a what do they use? This is a restaurant, maybe. How cool is that? And right across the street is the Delft Theater. So at one time, these were the only theaters in town. You either went to the Delft or you went to the Nordic. Now I think there's several of them. Try to do somewhat of a pan, at least on this main area, because actually this is the main street of Marquette. Although it's not Main Street. It's actually Washington, but this is where you have the most activity, I believe. Okay, this is 3rd and Washington. I'll do kind of like a little bit of a pan where I just came from. See the clock tower, Savings Bank. See the Delft. And look at that place there in the corner. It's called the Trinary Toast Cafe, and it's absolutely packed. And right behind it, the post office is right here. That's still here. Was it 1935? I mean, this place has been around forever. I mean, why would they close it? Not unless it's going bankrupt. Look at that painting over there, Marquette. Now, it's just there at the lighthouse yesterday. This is a very old building. This is the old City Hall. And it was built, here it is, got all the info right there, 1897, restored in 1977. But I've got a little bit of history in here myself. This is where I actually joined the Marine Corps first, because I was in both the Marine Corps and the Navy. First the Marine Corps, 4 years there, got out, came home, then joined the Navy, and I came right down here. I don't think the recruiting officers are here anymore, but maybe if we go in there and take a peek, we can find out. So this is, let's go inside, check out the old City Hall. Now look at up the top of that stained glass window. I wonder if it's empty as the savings bank. I guess we'll find out. See the inside. And you know what? This room, that actually was the Marine Corps recruiting office when I first went in 1980. And then Right across the hallway was the Navy down here. This was when I got out of the Marine Corps, I came over here 4 years later because I wanted to be a frogman. But look at the architecture of this place. So head back east. See me in the window. Don't want to get too far outside my hub. Give you another view. There's the old City Hall once again. I can't believe they still have newspapers here, but I guess they do. Sometimes these local papers just kind of like, especially the era of the internet, digital, everything just kind of disappears. That place is called the Portside Inn. How neat is that? Outside dining? Wow. 1983. Oh, now we get a better view. The City Hall. How iconic is that? See if I can get a background shot of that. What's this called? Oh, this is another little place called the Baby Cakes. Maybe it's like a muffin and coffee right out there on the street. Coming back up to 3rd Street, there's the post office again. See, now I'll get the other side. Okay, back to the other side. It looks like this place, actually the line went down, right? Looked over here on the first time, it was big. Of the Delph Theater. Wow, looks like they made it into like a little restaurant. How about that? But one thing I do remember, when the movie was coming up, they'd put them in here. It's like a bistro now. See, they even have some of the old movies coming up. Yeah, it's called the Delph Bistro. It's pretty cool. You have the, on this side, you got the Nordic. Turn that into a like a brewery, which almost like, you know, used to be a movie theater, and then you have this place, you know, the Delph. All the original lights. How about that? Lots of places to buy souvenirs. Had it gone through? To the souvenir. See, heading from front, I'd say head back up to 3rd Avenue, or 3rd Street, not Avenue. Looks like there's a lot of law offices down on this street. Ordock Brewing Company. Here is the Hotel Jansen. Still around. It's a nice iconic place. Built in 1893, 1993. Wednesday they do this. They close this section off, and I just found this out today. So let's go down and check this market out and see what they have. This is really neat. And you see you got the clock tower right behind me, the old savings bank, which I just went in there today. So see what they have in this really cool farmers market. I just walked through it. Let's see what they got.
Okay.
Kind of like small businesses that, you know, set up to sell their goods, kind of like a mini advertisement. Got some little, what's that, jewelry right here? It's pretty how they do this. Look, you got the big savings bank. I just did a tour down here earlier, so I thought I'd throw this on the end of my video. So this is pretty neat how they have it set up. It's right here, and I'm gonna kind of do like a panoramic. So check this out. Start up there at the clock tower, savings bank. Come around, Old Marquette. And I just did a good walking tour today. They even got some live music going on. So tell me what you think about this farmers market down here. I think it's pretty neat. Like I said, I just walked through it, and I think it's a great idea. Got some soaps. Looks like candles, maybe. We got some live music. How about that? Adult market music.
There he is.
I'll wait for another song. They've got a good vibe down here. There's the Nordic, and then the Delph.
All right.
Which I just passed today. We got some good vocals going now. Check this out.
Like the know my big decision, I think I need big ammunition. Grab the key and I grab the wheel and I set my plan and tossed the
Look down to the east. Oh yeah, red onions on the grill. How about that?
How are you?
What I'd do is walk down the other way. It'll come from third to front. Kind of get a good overview. Heading east. Now, actually, get this one. Put it in here. There we go. Maybe I can make that out of something. Okay, what do we have here? We have lots of jewelry type, necklace, earrings, honey baked bread. That's the latest bread. Oh man. New Dalton Farm Scandia. See more? Oh, we got a body art. Kind of a mixture of all types of businesses down here. Really small, not a lot to it, but a lot of fun. But now I have to get back and edit this video and get ready to get it up.